What up, YouTube? It's been a bit, but we got a little mail today. I think this is my third and final purchase from Sean over in Las Vegas from the old Socrates collection. Socrates sold off his collection, and back in the day, and Sean's been unloading it on eBay and to some of us MMA, UFC signed card collectors. So this is my probably my third and final one, unless there's a bunch left over and I swoop in and get whatever's there. But I've looked through all the videos, his long list, and this last purchase came about because I had two cards from that previous video that were wrong. So he had those two set aside for me, and then there were some cards that he didn't show, and they were the ones in alphabetical order, like H and G, I think. So I saw those, and there was a bunch that I wanted. So let's get into it. And what up, Socrates, if you're watching this? These cards went to a good home. Like I said, I got a real expansive, UFC and MMA signed cards collection, so that's my main hobby. So cards are in a good place. So here we go. Picked up a couple Josh Grisby autographs. I have him, but these are nicer than the ones I have. Here's the other one, 2011 Finest. So nice to get that bold blue. I have Alex Garcia, but it's kind of in a beat, like almost dry erase marker, some sort of like a wax marker. I think this is one that I have done. So this is an upgrade, and when I sent off to him, I didn't know he had the 14 champions. This is 14 champions, that's 15 champions. This is an upgrade. I've gotten TJ Grant a few times through the mail, really good guy to me. Exchange emails and stuff, but it always seems that autographs don't turn out very well. Even though he tries to hook me up, this one was actually better for my 2010 set, so that's a nice upgrade. Like I said, here's one from the G's, Gonzaga, Napao Gonzaga, on this KO insert when he's knocking out the legend Mirko Cro Cop at UFC 70. That's quite a big moment in the UFC. Here's one of the cards that was wrong in the last order that I had, so I was actually chasing this one for an upgrade. Nice to get that in. And oops, it looks like he kept these in the purchase, both of these instead of just one of them. So got this Sean Shirk. He had sent me the wrong card. Actually had the gold foil strip along the side. He actually didn't pull out the one I crossed off. He just kept it in there. I don't know if he's going to want it back or what. Sean Shirk's tough to get. It was tough to get for me. So it's nice to have those done. Those are from 2011. Then a couple from my buddy. I don't need these. He does. I think he'll be down to 3 for his set of this 2010 1 through 200 round 4 set, or as they call it, the 2010 Topps, which speaking of which, later this month, I think late this month, the last week of this month, Topps is going to be releasing 2020 Topps. Just that's all it's going to be called. It's going to be a little bit more retail like hobby stuff. So it's a lot more extensive checklist. I've been waiting for one of those. All the checklists for the last couple of years have all been like 1 through 100, maybe 1 through 150. So this would be nicer. You get like 250 cards in a box, 2 autographs. So I think the price point's about 60 to 65 bucks a box. So I'm looking forward to getting a couple boxes of that later this month. And at that point, we'll probably end up being in our new home. So we did get an accepted offer on this place like 2 weeks ago, maybe 10 days ago or so. So that's all in progress, and closing on the new house on the 15th. So pretty stoked for that. So I'll have to start sending TTM again and using the new address for the first time. And well, I mean, we've been in this house for 18 years, but I've been TTMing since 2007-ish. So 13 years of TTM. I'll be using a different address. But this was the main thing that I wanted from. This is what made me look up to find out if he had cards that I didn't see, because all the videos that he started with, that he showed me, started at like Forrest Griffin and stopped at like Frankie Edgar. So we're missing the FG cards. So here's Kelvin Gastelum. I was kind of chasing him. So this is an upgrade. I have one in kind of a beat gold, and then these are two I haven't had yet. The 2015 Champions and the 2015 Chronicles. So right there, kind of a rush signature for Kel. No, these are pretty decent. Actually, the lighting works out pretty good because I got this propped up against my laptop. So now when I turn it this way, it's dark. I have no overhead light right now, and the drapes are closed. So looking forward to eyeballing these now. I'll hit stop. Thanks for checking in on my videos, guys. Just let's keep in contact. Drop me a comment if you want to. Always appreciated, like keeping connected with you guys. So yeah, like I said, things are slow with the COVID thing in the UFC or MMA TTM. They are opening some gyms up and people are getting stuff back, but just I haven't been sending since I started working from home. It just doesn't fit my schedule. There's always something to do, and I was mainly writing out my TTMs early in the morning over coffee at work, or when we had a short break, when I take a little bit of a lunch break or whatever. Lunch hour, maybe, let's call it. So, and I would mail on the way home or at the office. So that's kind of goofed up my TTM hobby, but I have been picking up just these lots, and then actually been looking at these $1 to $3 fire sales on old Brewers and Packers signed cards, which I should have some of those coming in a couple days, and I've gotten a trade here and there as well. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'll cut it off there. It's been a minute, 7 minutes. So yeah, that's it. You guys all stay healthy. And that's where I'll leave it. Just stay healthy, be good to yourselves and your family, and everybody else. See ya.